Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to set up our budget for the second paycheck or second week of July. So if you are new to my channel, I budget both monthly and I break everything down per week or per paycheck. The way that my husband and I's pay schedule works is we are paid every single Friday of the month. And he's paid bi-weekly, I'm paid bi-weekly, but it just so happens that our pay schedules are alternating. So that makes it kind of easy for us to break it down into a weekly budget because we look at what we have in our checking account, what's going to be added to it through that paycheck, and then what's coming out as far as expenses, bills, things of that nature. So that's how I personally like to budget because for me, it just helps me stay a little bit more accountable, I feel like, to our spending and things like that. Is like giving assignments, if you will, to every single individual paycheck and knowing where every single penny of that paycheck is going. But I do like to also look at our month as a whole and kind of get an idea of how everything is going to end up if we stay on track and things like that. So that's just another layer of accountability and motivation for me. But yeah, I wanted to mention that real quick. And because we do paycheck to paycheck budgeting, our month does not start on the 1st and end on the 31st. It starts on the first paycheck of the month and it ends right before the first paycheck of the next month. So for example, in July, our July budget starts on the 3rd, our first paycheck of the month. And then our July budget ends on the 6th of August, which is that Thursday right before the first paycheck of August. So August would start August 7th and it would end September 3rd. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I know my husband's pay schedule might be changing. I think like every couple of years they like switch it up or something for some reason. I don't entirely know why, but we used to actually be on the same like pay schedule, so we basically got bi-weekly paychecks like combined. But if that ends up happening, then I would simply do like a pay period 1 and a pay period 2. And so if you're paid like, you know, twice a month, once a month, 4 times a month, 5 times a month, like you can make a paycheck. Well, if you're paid once a month, it'd be more of a monthly paycheck budget, but you know what I mean, like you can create a paycheck budget from all of those like different scenarios. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it and get our second paycheck budget set up and ready to go. There's not a whole lot going on this week as far as like bills and expenses and things like that are concerned. The middle of the month tends to be like, I don't know, pretty uneventful. So I still like to get this set up just to have a space to track like all of our spending, if we had unbudgeted items, like that kind of stuff. It just helps me to see like, you know, a dialed in snapshot of what our week actually looked like and everything. So I'm gonna put my income strip right here at the top. All the stickers that I'm using for budgeting are from Sara Marie Stickers. I do have her Etsy shop linked down below if you want to check it out. But let's see, I've got my paycheck. I forgot to take these out. So I need those as well. And this is gonna be paycheck 2, which is, paycheck 2 is the 10th. Okay, so paycheck 2, and then I track our checking account and any miscellaneous income. So I'm just gonna write, well, you know what I'm gonna do? Well, yeah. Okay, so checking and miscellaneous. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put our total income strip in, like right below. I think that looks good. Okay. And then I'm also going to list out our expenses. So I think I'm gonna put this here. Or maybe I'll actually put it up a little higher. I was gonna put decorative washi in between. Well, maybe I still will do that. A little indecisive over here. It's honestly been a while since I have budgeted, like pretty much I put together our June budget, I think, I'm pretty sure, but I never checked in with it, honestly. Like June was just a crazy, crazy month for us because we were moving and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's throw some thin washi in there. I'm gonna put these little stars. These are so cute. Let's throw that in the middle, and then we can start listing out our expenses. So I have no idea, like, I don't know, this is kind of an interesting month because we sold our house, we've canceled all of our utilities from our previous house, and I don't know what our bill's gonna be, if we're gonna owe more, if we're gonna owe less, if we're gonna get a refund. Like, I have no idea what any of that looks like. So CenturyLink is one example of that. That is the internet provider we used in our old house. We're now using Cox, which is the internet provider the apartment complex uses. So I have no idea what that's gonna look like, but you know, we're gonna list it in there to be on the safe side. So State Farm is one of our life insurance companies that we use. And then Safeco Auto is our auto insurance. And that number has been fluctuating as well lately. And then I'm just gonna put unbudgeted. So, like I said, not much going on this week at all. We'll do all this and then we'll put our lines in and all that fun stuff. And then put our amounts in. It actually feels really good to be budgeting again. I've definitely missed it. And it's kind of scary, honestly, like not paying attention to what's going on. I don't really like that. It just makes me uncomfortable. So it feels good to be like in a new planner and I don't know, it's just like a fresh start, you know? So, and we're in a different situation. The rest of this year, budget-wise, is gonna be really interesting because like we have so much changing. Like we're gonna be in this apartment for 3 months and then we're going to move to our new house and our expenses are gonna change all over again and all of that. And so it's gonna be, like it's probably gonna take us a couple months to get used to our new expenses in the new house. It'll take us like a month or two to get used to the expenses here and then we're gonna move. So this whole year is just kind of a crapshoot, to be honest, but we're gonna just try to track our spending and throw as much into savings as possible because there's a lot that we need to get. We wanna put 20% down minimum on our new house. We're investing in my business. We wanna get new furniture. We need to get a new washer and dryer. Like there's all sorts of things that we need to get. So I just wanna make sure that we're being very aware of our spending and we're being careful with our spending and that we are putting as much as humanly possible into savings. Like I'm even tempted to just be like, I'm not gonna have personal money for the rest of the year or whatever because $60 a month times 6, that's what is that like? Okay. I used to be able to do basic math so easily and I feel like maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, $360. But that's like, you know, a new dresser for our daughter or like, I don't know, a washer and dryer, like that could go towards a washer and dryer. Like it's just really tempting to just cut spending as much as possible and do all that because I want to make sure we're in good shape. Like I want to make sure our emergency fund does not get touched and that we're not tempted to like take money out of there to get furniture and things like that. I want to make sure we're just like good. So anyways, let's see. So our checking account balance will be $68,540.27. And then we're not expecting anything for miscellaneous income. So our total estimated income is $68,540.27. And then for CenturyLink, I am going to estimate that the bill is going to be the same at $65. I don't know, we'll see. And then State Farm is always $38.70. I'm gonna budget $160 for Safeco Auto, and then unbudgeted will be $0. So our total expenses should be just around $263.70. So that takes care of that. And depending on how many expenses we have for our third paycheck, I might be able to combine budgets, but I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, let's put our total potential savings, which this is not really savings, it's more rollover, rollover money. So let's see. Wait a minute. I did not do that right. I added. Okay, I need to go to bed. I'm filming this, like, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I'm filming this at 9:30. This is how I act at 9:30 at night. I am not one to stay up past like 9. I just don't function well. So, okay, so this minus that. God, I feel like I'm drunk. I don't even drink, honestly, but I feel like I am drunk. Okay, $68,276.57. Okay, so that is what our total potential like rollover should be. So that's what should be moving into the next week. Obviously, this number does get affected because, and this is where it like kind of gets a little confusing, even to me. So in Paycheck 2, we're also spending, and this is where I've been like kind of tempted to track like our groceries and things like that in every single week. Like maybe even just doing week 1, week 2 versus like per paycheck. I don't really know. But this number will change because obviously we're going to get groceries this week. We might get some household items. Like there's just different things that we might get that will affect this number. So this number you see here isn't necessarily like, you know, if you were to take this number and subtract this number, like that's not our paycheck that we got for the second paycheck. And it's because we spent like grocery money and stuff, obviously, like this past week. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, anyways, so I might kind of look into that and like rethink how I'm doing things and maybe even look up like other YouTubers on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Other paycheck to paycheck budgeting YouTubers. So if you guys have any suggestions for me, leave those in the comment section down below for me, because I would love to like go check out some other videos. I know the Budget Mom is a really big one and she budgets per paycheck, so maybe I just need to like go check that out. But I think she, like, if I remember correctly, she gives herself like 1 paycheck a month. So that's kind of different. For me, I would need to like see a breakdown of like, you know, every week, every 2 weeks, and maybe it could be like a first half of the month, last half of the month situation where we split the grocery bill up. Like we're going to spend $400 in the first half and $400 in the last half, and this is all the income we should have. Like I might start looking into that a little bit, but we'll see what happens there. I just don't really like that this isn't like super accurate. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. If you have any questions, of course, leave those down below for me. I'm trying to respond to comments as quickly as I can, but as you guys probably know, life is a little crazy and hectic right now. We are still, like, my husband and I just decided tonight, like, we're not going to unpack our clothes. We are literally going to live out of our suitcases for the next like 3 months because we don't have a place to put our clothes. We don't have a place to put our big suitcases. So it's just a little crazy right now, and we're still getting settled in and used to everything. So just bear with me as I'm like working on getting caught up on videos and just all this kind of stuff. There's lots of exciting things happening too behind the scenes that I'm really excited to share with you guys soon. And I'm talking more and more about that on my Instagram, so definitely follow me there at planning.to.prosper to like kind of stay up to date there. And I also post like more pictures of like the house as it's being built and stuff like that. So if you want to follow me more with like my personal life in that sense, definitely check out my Instagram account, because I definitely provide more like day-to-day updates and stuff like that there. So, but yeah, anyways, now that I'm rambling on and on because I'm tired and I need to go to sleep, I will end this video and I will chat with y'all later. Bye guys.